What are people saying about having Jeff Toothaker as their attorney? The reviews speak for themselves. Michael Bine shares his story.
Lock him up. Lock him up. I have 23 charges on my record that I wasn't even present for. I tried to turn myself in multiple times. I wanted to go to school. I didn't want to put my story online, but I tried to end my own life. Jeff Toothaker told me to plead guilty. He told me I wouldn't have a criminal record. If I had just been granted a 7-day continuance, I would have had a different outcome. If I die, I want it known that this was a major turning point in my life.
Howard Leoport describes his frustration.
He won't return your calls. The initial consultation was great. Then he ghosted me.
Another client exposes Toothaker's true priorities.
Jeff Toothaker is proud of wrongfully convicting his clients. His license plate even says, "Crime pays." He actively hides discovery evidence, requests harsher sentences than the judge recommends, and is the definition of inadequate counsel. The only way to stop him is by filing a bar complaint.
Shirlene Young sums up her experience in one word:
useless.
Yet another client reveals Toothaker's corruption.
Jeff Toothaker works directly with the district attorney to convict men. His friend, Carleta Bassano, refused to prosecute a DUI manslaughter case because the suspect was Toothaker's close friend. Both need to be prosecuted for this cover-up.
One client describes how his negligence destroyed their financial stability.
I lost my business, my home, and everything I worked for. Toothaker didn't file necessary legal claims, covered up his mistakes, and left me bankrupt.
Many clients question how Toothaker ever passed the bar.
I had to fire him and hire a real lawyer, someone who actually knew the law.
Others describe him as completely uninterested in their cases.
He doesn't answer calls, doesn't call you back, and has no idea what's going on in your case. Don't waste your money.
Toothaker even tried to exploit an elderly woman selling her land.
He told my mother she didn't need her own attorney while selling land to his friend. She got her own lawyer anyway and she won. But later, Toothaker helped that same friend buy all the land surrounding her home and turned it into a junkyard.
One former client makes it clear.
His first priority is your money. His second and third are the same. He doesn't work on your case, doesn't return calls, and when it matters most, you're left to fend for yourself.
Jeff Toothaker has made a career out of wrongful convictions, legal malpractice, and corruption. His clients have suffered financially, emotionally, and legally. If you've been wronged by Jeff Toothaker, file a bar complaint. Demand accountability, because the only way he stops is if we stop him. If you or someone you know has been a victim of Jeff Toothaker's misconduct, you have options. Here's what you can do to hold him accountable. File a bar complaint. Contact your state's bar association and report his unethical conduct. Report his misconduct to legal oversight organizations. His actions need to be investigated. Speak out. Share your experience online and warn others. Your voice matters. Demand accountability. If enough people take action, Jeff Toothaker can and will be disbarred. Incompetent, corrupt, negligent, unethical, unworthy of practicing law. Jeff Toothaker's record is clear. He betrays his clients. He manipulates the legal system for personal gain. He hides evidence, wrongfully convicts innocent people, and destroys lives. It's time for justice. It's time for accountability. It's time to remove Jeff Toothaker from the legal profession permanently. Jeff Toothaker is not just another bad lawyer. He is a symbol of a broken legal system where justice is bought, sold, and traded among the good old boys club in Hancock County, Maine. This is not speculation. These are facts, supported by those who have had their lives destroyed by him. Clients who paid thousands, only to receive no legal service in return. Innocent people forced into guilty pleas. Evidence hidden. Cases sabotaged. Families bankrupted. Jeff Toothaker thrives in a court system where connections mean more than the law. A system where jury members aren't selected for their impartiality, but for their loyalty to Toothaker and his friends. A system where attorneys like Toothaker actively help prosecutors fabricate evidence, suppress discovery, and push for wrongful convictions. Justice isn't blind in Hancock County, it's for sale. And unless people take action, the cycle will continue. This is a system where the district attorney's office believes all men deserve to go to jail, guilty or not. The secretaries of the DA's office hold the power of police. Brady violations, where prosecutors hide evidence favorable to the defense, are standard practice. Fake jurors, staged evidence, and fabricated psychological evaluations are used to secure wrongful convictions. Friends of the system are protected, no matter how serious their crimes. Jeff Toothaker is one of the main players keeping this corruption alive. And if no one files complaints, he will continue to destroy lives until the day he retires, wealthy from the pain he has inflicted. If you or someone you know has been a victim of Jeff Toothaker's misconduct, you must take action. Here's how. File a bar complaint against him. Every single ethical violation counts. Report him to oversight organizations and demand investigations. Share your story. Expose his corruption and warn others. Push for federal investigations into the systemic corruption in Hancock County courts. This isn't just about one corrupt lawyer. It's about an entire justice system that has been turned into a criminal enterprise. The only way to stop it is to expose it. If you found this report informative, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe for more investigations into the corruption in Maine's legal system. Until next time, remember, living in Maine under this system is the theft of your life.
There's a name whispered in the court halls, a legend of justice that breaks their balls. He won't bow, he won't break, and now the crooked lawyer's made a big mistake. Toothaker's coming, got his orders in hand, chasing down a man who won't make a stand. But the truth ain't for sale, not this time. The Swan villain's got justice in mind. Jeff Toothaker's after the Swan villain, twisting the law, setting up a killing. He'll lie, he'll cheat, he'll make you pay, but the Swan villain won't go down that way. In the dark, files in his grip, a pawn of the system, a sinking ship. He's chasing the man who won't play his game, but the Swan villain won't take the blame. Toothaker's raging, he's losing control, a puppet on strings, playing his role. But the walls are cracking, the tide's gonna turn. The Swan villain's got lessons to burn. Jeff Toothaker's after the Swan villain, twisting the law, setting up a killing. He'll lie, he'll cheat, he'll make you pay, but the villain won't go down that way. In his grip, a pawn of the system, a sinking ship. He's chasing the man who won't play his game, but the Swan villain won't go down that way. He's fighting. He thought he'd bury him, lock him away, but the truth's got a price, and today's the day. The Toothaker's running, the game's gone cold. The villain ain't breaking, he's taking control. Toothaker's after the Swan villain, twisting the law, setting up a killing. He'll lie, he'll cheat, he'll make you pay, but the villain won't go down that way. He's fighting, he's fighting, he keeps fighting, he can't win. The Swan villain flies again. Oh!